What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$2,600 a month, and I drive my High Country Silverado when I'm not driving my M4.
What do you drive and what's your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
Hey Francis, what is the biggest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
Can it be someone that I know?
Sure.
$3,000, Audi R8.
$3,000.
Car payments are out of hand. This is gonna be ugly.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$2,600 a month, and I drive my High Country Silverado when I'm not driving my M4.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
My car payment is $835, and I drive a 2023 Corvette.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$400, and I drive a 2015 GMC Sierra.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
I drive a Trailblazer Active and I pay $408 a month.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have a 2024 Silverado and my payments are $699 a month.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
My car payment is $0 a month and I drive a hand-me-down 06 Mercury. What's your car payment and what do you drive?
Straight cash, homie. I drive a 2024 Duramax.
$2,600 a month in car payments is absolutely insane. I mean, why? Why? Like, I'm not a car person at all. I will admit that first and foremost. But $2,600 in guaranteed payments for the next 5 or 6 or 7 years, like $2,600 a month. I mean, that is $31,000 a year. So assuming a 30% tax rate, I mean, that's basically $45,000 in gross income you have to be making that is going towards your car, not including maintenance, insurance, and gas. And because you have such a high car payment, I'm assuming those are very nice cars, which means you have probably pretty expensive car insurance. That makes me sick.
Amanda, what kind of car do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2021 Mercedes AMG GLB and my car payment is $810.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
all right, Jackie, what kind of car do you drive and what's your car payment?
I drive a 2023 Audi Q5 and my payment's $570 a month.
Ooh. John, what kind of car do you drive and what's your car payment?
I have a 2022 Mercedes C-Class and my payment is $419 a month.
Ooh.
The best.
Michelle, what kind of car do you drive and what's your car payment?
I have a 2012 Range Rover, a 1995 Range Rover, and I have no car payments because I bought them cash.
Ooh, he's got money.
Finance
Menno,
department.
what kind of car do you drive and what is your car payment?
I drive a Tamal, and my car payment is $100 a month.
Ooh.
$100.
Baron, what kind of car do you drive and what is your car payment?
I drive an Audi e-tron. My payment is $574.
Gabby, what car do you drive and what is your car payment?
I drive a 2019 RS5 and my car payment is $0.
Claps all around for the zero car payments. Some of those were atrocious. $800 for a car. Some of them weren't bad. Seen worse, $400, but still. Driving a Mercedes, driving an Audi, why do you need that? Go get a Toyota Camry. I mean, you can get a car that you have no car payment or is much less, couple $100s, and you get paid off in 3 years. Like going to finance a Mercedes just to have a Mercedes, so you have a luxury vehicle, so you have an $800 a month car payment. There's no justification for that. Let's see what other ugly payments we got next.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$630 and a 2025 Chevy Equinox.
Why?
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
I drive a 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee L and my payment is $770.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
My payment is none of your business, but I drive a 2024 Chevy Trailblazer RS.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have a 2020 Silverado, about $380.
What's your car payment and what do you drive?
$709, a Chevy Silverado.
Why do car salesmen always just have high, ridiculous car payments? I mean, they know that dealerships make money off of financing cars to people, and they know that now, like, they just go and drink the Kool-Aid themselves. Like, you need the latest and greatest truck to go sit at your desk job in sales. Why?
The other day, I was driving with my sister in her car. She's like 2 years older than me. And she's had the same car since she was in high school, like her senior year or whatever. She got her car and she's had it. It's paid off completely, okay? And I got my car when I was a senior as well. But when I got my car, there was no more key. Like, you don't put your key in the ignition. It's a push start. So I've always had cars with push start all my life. And I've had 3 cars, okay? My sister has had the same car since high school. So the other day when I went with her, she was driving and all I hear is the keys dangling. I was like, that's annoying. And then I was like, how are you going to back out without a camera? Because she literally grew up without a backup camera. I cannot drive without a backup camera. Like, I need to see what's back there. And then like to go into drive and park and all that, she has the little stick thing. I don't know what it's called. And my cars have always had buttons. Look, like this. See all the buttons? Okay, so I was like, how do you even drive this car? Like, I'm not even trying to be mean or be like annoying, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But she literally has no car payment. I've had 3 cars. I have $1,000 car payment, okay? She is smart. She does not have a car payment. And I'm like, wow, I should have kept my first car.
It's funny how in life you can grow up with someone and make drastic different life decisions. Either you grow up in the same household, learn from the same parents, go to the same schools. It's really funny, interesting to see. And it's a prime example. Her sister has driven the same car since high school, has no car payment, and she's over here on her 3rd car with $1,000 a month car payment. And yeah, that's not cheap. $1,000. I can do a lot of things in a month with $1,000. You can save a lot. You can invest a lot. So we're just gonna do a fun little calculation on what happens if she did not have a car payment of $1,000 a month. And we'll do a few different examples. So say she had this since she was, I guess I'd have initial deposits, so say $1. Say she's had it for the last 10 years. And every single month she puts in $1,000 instead of a car payment, she'd have $204,000. Or maybe she only had the car payment for 5 years, so it's $77,000. So then we'll say, okay, $77,000 from 28 until 68 is 40 years, and we'll put it at 7% accounting for inflation and no more contributions. That's a $1.2 million mistake. Or if it was for the entire time period, $200,000 compounded for 40 years at a 7% is $3.2 million mistake. So her car payment is costing her somewhere probably between $1.2 million and $3.2 million. Is that really worth $1,000 a month car payment? Probably not.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Corolla and I pay $300.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a 2022 Toyota Tundra. I pay $625 a month.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
Oh!
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 22 4Runner TRD off-road with no car payment. I pay cash.
Woo! What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 2024 Toyota Limited 4Runner and I pay $572.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a Mercedes and I have no payment because my parents bought me my first car.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
2023 TRD Camry and it's paid off.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
Crown, Toyota Crown, Platinum. It's $590.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a TRD Camry. Payments $550 a month.
I mean, even some of these people with a $550 payment or $600 payment on a Camry, like, why do you go buy a brand new $30,000, $40,000 Camry? I think probably a 5-year loan at 5% is probably about $550 a month. And it's like, why not go and buy a $15,000 used Camry or a $20,000 used Camry or something, and you save yourself so much more money, and you don't have it all going out the door. I mean, be sub $300, get it paid off in 2 or 3 years, and be done with it. $1,200 a month, that's atrocious. I mean, what was that, an $80,000 loan? $70,000 loan, somewhere in that ballpark probably, depending on how long the time period is. I mean, it might be 6 years at $75,000. I mean, that's atrocious. I wish I knew the interest rates on some of these car loans, because that would be really fascinating to see, okay, what are they paying 0%? Are they at 3%? Or are they at 10%? Are they at 15%? I've had people on my show that are anywhere from a 2 or 3% car loan to up to a 19% car loan. That also helps you understand the picture a little better. But still, I don't believe in car loans. I think it just makes you spend more money than you actually should when you go to the car dealership, because they upsell you. But
don't forget, I'm also just...
yes. I want to have a $1,400 a month car payment because I want a Mercedes-Benz. I want top-of-the-line luxury with a beautiful interior, big screen. I mean, this is insanity. Why do you need a $1,400 a month car payment? Why do you need a Mercedes if you can't pay cash for it?
Just a girl standing in front of a boy.
These same people with $1,400 a month car payments are going to be the same ones that wake up when they're 65 years old and have nothing in retirement and are going to be stressed when Social Security's not effective or isn't enough money to cover their car payment at the time. Like, let's do another fun little math. Say you're 30 years old until 65, and say, I think no car loan is the best car loan, but say you had a $400 a month car payment versus $1,400, and you invested $1,000 a month. for 35 years, $1.8 million. I hope if you have that high of a car payment, you're investing, and I hope it's not a 10% interest rate car loan, but you're just screwing yourself in the long run either way.
If you can't live without a car payment, everybody's going to have a car payment set. Everyone who wanted to stay middle class was born and raised middle class and will always be middle class. The average car payment in America today is approaching $700. 10 months of that is $7,000, which will buy a fine vehicle to drive for a few months until you could save up another $7,000 10 months later and buy a $14,000 vehicle. Y'all with me here? You can stay away from car payments by paying cash for reliable used cars.
People love or hate Dave Ramsey. I think he's been a instrumental part of me learning finances starting in high school, but I think he's right. I think a lot of people want to act rich and want to act wealthy, and they go out and finance cars, and that's one of the ways they do it, because they want to keep up with the Joneses next door that have the brand new $100,000 BMW, and they say, hey, if they can afford it, I can afford it. And that keeps them broke for most of their lives, because all their money goes out the door to the car payment. Like, oh, I can invest another $500 a month or $1,000 a month, but then kids happen or life happens, and they end up not saving any money. And can a $7,000 car get you from point A to point B? Yeah, it probably can for a certain amount of time. Do I want to drive a $7,000 car for the rest of my life? No, but like, he makes a point. Like on the last video, a $1,400 a month car payment. Okay, maybe you got a $300 a month car payment, and $11,000 or $1,100 you save for 12 months, you got $13,000 there. You do that for 2 years, you got a $26,000 car you can pay in cash, and that's while you're driving a $300 a month car payment. I mean, there's things that you can do that get you there.
Dinar, what's your car payment and what car do you have?
My car payment is $700 and I drive a CLA.
Okay. All right, Chris, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
0, and I drive a Summer Spider.
Okay. What's your car payment, Walter?
$371.
Whoa, and what do you drive?
Toyota Tacoma.
Nice. Hey, Danny, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I drive a Mercedes-Benz SL, and I pay $1,200 a month for it.
Oh!
Tammy, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I don't drive. I'm a passenger princess.
She's a passenger princess. Evan, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
EQE, $400.
Ooh, for the low. Hey, Kevin, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have EQE 350, and my car payment is around $600.
Okay. Hey, Christian, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
$300, a Nissan Versa.
Okay. Hey, Andy, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I have a few cars and I don't pay the payment.
Paid them off.
Yeah.
There we
Hey,
go.
Daryl, what's your car payment and what do you drive?
I drive a Honda Accord. It's like $450 a month.
Must be a new Honda Accord for $450 a month. Sheesh. Okay. It's funny. All these people at luxury car dealerships, they all have car loans. I mean, I wish we changed the motto in America and people had no car loans and use that money to save and invest for the future. I mean, most people aren't contributing enough to their retirement accounts to survive when they're 65. And just doing other things with it. I mean, I have friends that have $1,200 a month car payments. I have friends that have a couple $100 a month car payments. And I know a lot of them don't contribute or put enough money towards retirement at all. Let's see what we got next. Something good, please.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a 2020 Jeep Wrangler and I pay $659 with 83 cents.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
$511 and it's a 2020 GMC Sierra.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a Ram 3500 and it's paid off.
Okay.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a 2014 Ford Escape and I pay $374.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a 21 Ford Ranger and I pay $550.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a 2014 Nissan Titan. I already paid it off, so $0.
Let's go.
What car do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
Elantra M 555.
I mean, I wish I could ask every single one of those people a few questions. 1, are you getting your company 401k match? 2, are you putting money in your Roth IRA? 3, what is your interest rate on that? And 4, what does your current retirement savings look like? Because I feel like a lot of people prioritize the now in today's day and age. And they want a nice car now. They want this, and they don't actually think about the future at all. And they go and get the new shiny car, and then they don't even think about retirement or say, hey, I'll figure that out down the road. I wish we had more information in some of these videos to understand where people are at. Let's see what we got next.
Why is your car payment $1,300?
Because first of all, this vehicle was $62,000. I did it for 60 months instead of 72, and I went 0 down. Just didn't want to put any money down because it doesn't make any sense to me.
How much money do you save if you put more money down?
So basically, every $1,000 that you put down is about $20. So it would take $5,000 for me to lower my monthly payment by $100. So in $1,300 versus $1,200,
yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah, it would take you, what is that, 60 months to get your money back, or 50 months?
Oh yeah, to get $5,000 back. Oh, it'd take way too long.
Okay, so looking at this one, just terrible advice. 0 down car loans, horrible. If he has a $62,000 loan, 0 down for 5 years, that means for $1,300 a month car payment, he's paying about 9.5% interest. So he's not winning this game putting 0% down. Going and investing in other things, like, you're not going to earn 9.5% after tax risk-free over 5 years. Like, you could hypothetically in index funds or real estate or other things, but like, there's risk associated with it, and more likely than not, you're not going to after taxes. Just horrible. I mean, over the course of this loan, he'll be like $80,000 in this car. Why are you financing a $62,000 car when it appears to be your interest rate's about 9.5%? That's just a horrible and stupid financial decision. And say, hey, I'm going to put less money down. That also is not how amortization schedules work. When you have more money is going to go towards principal and interest if you have a smaller loan balance.
Hey Marcus, what was the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of car was it?
Okay, it has to be like $1,250. It was the...
What car?
I forgot in my mind exactly. I can see it in my head and I can't remember what it is. Oh my God.
Hey Shane, what is the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign on, and what kind of car was it?
I saw this guy did 26 on... What was it, like 3,500, around 3,500.
Why?
What's the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of car was it?
I was an electric car, right? It was 1,800, right? It was on that 5 Ioniq 5, yeah.
Wow. Hey Tomas, what is the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
Well, you don't want to know the answer to that. It was, I think it was Bentley with $20,000 down, and the payment was in the thousands. I don't remember, 4,000 or 5,000, something like that.
Wow. Hey Victor, what's the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
The highest payment was probably
$250.
No, it was like 1725. It was on a 22 Corvette Stingray, and he put like 10K down.
Hey Josh, what's the highest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
I see a $1,600 payment on a 23 Ram TRX with $20,000 down.
Nice. Hey Francis, what is the biggest car payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
Can it be someone that I know?
Sure.
$3,000. Audi R8.
Oh!
$3,000. Hey Carlos, what is the highest payment that you've seen a customer sign up on, and what kind of vehicle was it?
I was right at $1,600 and it was a ZL6.
A ZL6? Alright. And the highest car payment I personally have seen was $2,200 to $2,300 on a Ram TRX. He had a 400 score and he put $30,000 down.
Dude had a 400 credit score and he bought a $2,300 a month car payment. Like, that is just the epitome of financial literacy. I mean, one proves he can't even pay debt back well because he has a 400 credit score, and two, goes and finance a truck for $2,300 like a month. His interest rate must be abysmal on that. That's just wild. Highest car payment I know, probably $1,200. Do this one thing for me, hit the like and subscribe button so we can change financial literacy here in America.